Baybee! Is it just me, or does it feel like every time we refresh our feeds lately, another addiction headline is being slapped onto our favorite icons? First it was Beyonce, and how she's even planning a grand escape. And now we have conversations about Rihanna being even worse than Bey, courtesy of her Valentines Fenty photo shoot, where she allegedly arrived totally wasted. So what is really happening? Should we be genuinely concerned, or is there a specific hit job happening against top Black women? Okay, guys, this entire conversation started after stories started making rounds alleging that Rihanna showed up to a Savage X Fenty Valentine's Day photo shoot too wasted to participate in the photo shoot effectively. So, because she was allegedly in no condition to be in front of the camera, the brand could not use actual photos from the shoot. Instead, they reportedly used AI-generated images of her to create a fake version for the campaign. Of course, this allegation caused quite a buzz on social media because people could not believe that Rhi would show up to a photo shoot when she's totally wasted, unless there was something else going on. Well, there were people saying they were not surprised, claiming she has shown up many times intoxicated, and even reaching back to Super Bowl rumors, which was wild because she was literally pregnant during that performance. And there are people who are also saying that she is battling an addiction and needs immediate intervention. Look, I'll be the first to admit that during the late 2000s and early 2010s, Rihanna was a party girl and was frequently photographed at major events, nightclubs, and after parties. She had this fun-loving persona, and most of the time she had a drink in hand. There was even a long-running joke about Rihanna stealing wine or champagne glasses when leaving high-end restaurants and events. Also, for those who recall, later on there were reports that people close to Rihanna and ASAP were worried about the top couple's relationship and called their relationship toxic and codependent, and said that both of them are full-blown addicts. According to sources, ASAP's addiction was dope, and Rhi's was alcohol. A source even said, Rihanna is a complete lush drunk. She has been for years. It's really impacted her life, changed her personality, and ended a lot of her close friends and relationships. She should have gotten help a long time ago, but she has too many enablers around her who allow her to continue. The source also claimed that Rhi's weight gain has been mostly attributable to her excessive drinking, and her relationship with her boyfriend was only exacerbating the problem. Another source also said that ASAP was on dope, and that he started with lean and pills before injecting that stuff in his arms. This person also said that the celebrity couple used to go on long binges where they stayed at home for days with her drinking constantly and him constantly injecting dope in his veins. I don't know how credible the source was, but what I can tell you is that back in the day there were a bunch of speculations about Rihanna constantly being out of it. And I also know that there have been rumors here and there even recently. I mean, even Azalea Banks was out here claiming that the only reason Rhi is with Rocky is because he is the only one who can stomach her addiction. However, other fans have noted that since becoming a mother, Rihanna's public lifestyle has shifted significantly toward a more private, family-focused routine. In fact, y'all probably saw that on January 1st, 2025, Rihanna shared a video on Instagram celebrating that she did not drink for the entire year of 2024. In the video, she excitedly tells the camera, "Y'all, I didn't drink all year," and captioned the post, "New year, new me." She also spoke about how alcohol affects her mental health, and she explained that she no longer feels the need to drink because of the horrible anxiety it causes her in the early morning hours, leading to pain and stress that she feels isn't worth it. So, as soon as the rumors started flying, the Navy was quick to remind everyone that Rhi ain't been drunk for a while, so the math isn't mathing, and people are calling cap on the whole story, saying she's been focused on her health and her business, not the bottle. Also, let's be real. Even if she was drunk, the woman has been pregnant for years. It's safe to say she can't handle too much alcohol right now, even if she wanted to, because her body has been through a marathon. Well, something else I've heard is that it's possible that the industry is trying to sabotage Rihanna. Honey, I know I've even heard rumors that Louis Vuitton is trying to push the white makeup brands and need to get rid of Rihanna. And since news broke that LVMH might be looking to sell its stake in Fenty Beauty, the allegedlys are flying. People think this is a hit job to sabotage Rihanna's brand, because one thing the whites gon' do is take ideas and money from successful blacks. People are saying that they know Fenty's 50 Shade inclusivity changed the game, and now that the market is saturated, fans fear she's being pushed out of the room she built. But you know what? it's not just Rihanna people are worried about. Apparently, fans are also concerned that Beyonce is a ticking time bomb. And we all know that there have been a bunch of rumors about her also being an addict as well. First of all, Jaguar Wright is one of the people who has said for years that Beyonce is definitely an addict.
And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a catatonic
no, girl. Not my beautiful Beyonce 5.
I tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
The Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
Also, a while back there was one Uncle Ron, who was a bodyguard for multiple celebrities. And while it's not clear whether he was telling the truth about his relationship with Beyonce or Jay-Z, I located images online which show a man resembling Uncle Ron appearing to serve as Beyonce's bodyguard. Now, Uncle Ron actually made a couple of allegations against Jay and Bey, including that they worked behind the scenes to destroy the career of fellow R&B artist Carrie Hilson, after Carrie said something about Beyonce. He also said that Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship is merely a business relationship and not a romantic one. Then he dropped the bombshell that Jay has been drugging and controlling Beyonce for years.
Hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
However, the thing about Beyonce is that there have also been reports recently that Beyonce is trying to escape from all the control and addiction, with insiders revealing that she has threatened to flee the country multiple times. She's done with the control, the pressure, and the handlers who make every decision for her. They're afraid she'll leave without notice, and they're right to be. Singer suffers from depression and has unaliving thoughts. Her team sees her as a danger to herself. But what they're really afraid of is losing their cash cow. They've kept her under control for years, but they won't be able to much longer. She's on the verge of rebelling. She's fed up with her mother's control. She's tired of her husband's influence. Apparently, this is why, since 2022, Beyonce has been working like a madwoman. She released 2 albums back-to-back and embarked on 2 tours, with plans for another album soon and another tour. In addition, she also launched a perfume, hair care, and whiskey line, and she's literally venturing in every business you can think of. Allegedly, the intense work ethic is driven by a need to reach a financial goal and pressure from her family and team, but she is also working super hard because she is planning her grand escape from her team, her controlling mother and husband, and all the addiction. Allegedly, Beyonce just wants to slow down, step back, and not have to grind anymore, but the people around her won't let her stop working. But here's the real tea. Apparently, she knows what happened to those who tried to break free, and she's afraid of the same fate. That's why she's quietly making moves, setting up her escape, and ensuring that when she finally disappears, she won't be forced to come back. So, maybe it's true that these strong, powerful Black women are battling things behind the scenes. Or maybe it could be true that there's some sort of sabotage going on. I mean, with Rihanna, the timing is almost too perfect to be accidental. Just as reports surface that LVMH is looking to sell its 50% stake in Fenty Beauty for a cool $1 to $2 billion, we suddenly get viral blind items about her being too wasted for photo shoots and being replaced by AI. Then with Beyonce, as she enters the spirits industry with Sir Davis whiskey, the addict narrative serves to undermine her as a credible business owner. It's the ultimate irony. She's celebrated for her work ethic, yet people use that same perfectionism to claim she must be using something to keep up. Okay, on the flip side, while this may be true, is there a version of this story where the concern is actually valid? I don't know, guys. I'm gonna leave this on in your court. Do you think we should really be concerned? Or do you think all these addiction narratives are total BS? Sound off in the comments section below.